was one of those nights when energy felt different, quiet and loud in others, but tense everywhere. Nobody knew it yet, but within just a few hours, the entire internet would be on fire, and the center of the storm would be three familiar names: Kirk Frost, Jasmine, and Rasheeda. The story didn't begin online. It didn't start on a blog or a gossip page. It started in a hotel lobby on the north side of the city, a place where business meetings, secret conversations, whispers every night without anyone questioning them. Kirk walked into the lobby wearing a dark hoodie pulled low over his eyes. He didn't, but he also didn't want to sneak around. What he wanted, at least in his own mind, was clarity. He himself that this meeting wasn't wrong, that this wasn't crossing any boundaries, going to blow up in his face. But deep down, he knew better. He knew meeting Jasmine at night, in a hotel, was dangerous emotionally, publicly, and personally. He had agreed to come. Jasmine was already inside the lobby cafe, sitting alone at a corner table, wrapped around a cup she wasn't drinking from. She looked nervous, glancing toward the doors every few seconds. When she saw Kirk finally enter, rose with relief and tension at the same time. "Kirk, you came," she said as he approached. "I told you," he answered, taking the seat across from her. "It was important." She nodded and leaned forward. "It is." For a moment, she didn't speak. She was checking for someone, checking for eyes, checking for danger. Finally, she whispered, "Some from years ago, stuff that could ruin everything for both of us." Kirk felt a cold chill move down his spine. "Footage of what?" She shook her head. "Being together, walking into places, conversations, stuff from back then. They want money to keep it quiet." He exhaled, frustrated. "Why didn't you tell me earlier?" "Because I didn't know what to do." Jasmine said it would go away. "Then today, I got another message. They want more. So why the hotel? Why not talk?" Jasmine looked down. "They said they know where I live. I wasn't taking chances. I thought coming here was safer." Kirk leaned back, thinking he didn't trust her completely, not after everything that had happened in the past, but he also knew she wouldn't lie. She had. "Oh, okay," Kirk said quietly. "Let's go upstairs. Somewhere private, with we need to figure out what's." Jasmine nodded quickly. Routine. The moment they stood up, someone else in the lobby lifted. Camera clicked. A photo was taken. Neither of them noticed. Toward the elevator, pressed the button. They stepped inside and the doors closed. Outside, the person with the phone smiled and uploaded. It wasn't even 10 minutes before the image appeared in 3 group chats. A blurry but Kirk and Jasmine entering the elevator together at a hotel. No explanation, no context. Just an image. And that was enough. Meanwhile, across town, Rasheeda was finishing up at her store, tired, stressed, and ready to go home. She unlocked her phone, hit with more than 30 notifications. Texts from friends, coworkers, fans, even people she hadn't spoken to in years. At first she thought there'd been an emergency, but then she opened the first message. "Girl, please tell me this ain't Kirk." She frowned, confused. She opened the image, and her heart didn't just drop. It twisted, stopped. One sharp moment. The thought she'd never have to expect. After everything they had asked, there it was, Jasmine, at a hotel. At night, she stared at the world around her blurred. The mannequins, the music in the background, everything. Sharp silence. "No," she whispered. "Not again. Not now." She clicked into her messages. More images, more screenshots. Someone had posted the photo to a private gossip page already. When history repeats it, Rasheeda dropped her. "What is he doing?" she whispered to herself. "Why would he?" Her hands trembled. Her throat tightened. She wasn't the type to cry icily, but this wasn't sadness. This pain, humiliation, anger, She slammed the store lights off, locked the door, and rushed to her car. She didn't know if she wanted to scream, confront him, or drive away forever. All she knew was that she wasn't going home. Not yet. Not until she understood what she had just inside room 418. Jasmine sat on the desk chair while Kirk stood, arms crossed, clearly. Show me the messages, he said. Jasmine handed him the phone. There were screenshots of conversation number messages that threatened to release old footage. If she didn't pay, this could be fake, Kirk muttered. It's not, Jasmine said. They sent me a preview last night. Kirk raised his eyes. A preview? She nodded and opened her gallery. There was a short, grainy clip. Both ago, together. Just walking, talking, but close enough to look suspicious. Whoever is doing this, Jasmine whispered, they want to bring everything back, the drama again. Kirk felt now. I don't know, Jasmine said. You and Rasheeda have been doing better lately. Kirk didn't answer. He didn't now. He was trying to stay focused, something worse. He had put himself in a situation that looked terrible. No one would believe that. Not the pub producers, not fans, and definitely not Rasheeda. He paced back and forth, trying to figure out what to do. Unaware, buzzing non-stop, checking. And while he was inside the hotel room trying to fix one problem, another much bigger one was exploding outside. Rasheeda had driven to a quiet parked car. Staring at the photo the way someone stares at evidence of a crime, zoomed out, closed the image. Every time she saw it, the pain hit differently. How could he do this? She whispered. After everything, how? Her mind replayed every promise he made. Every time he swore, he changed. Every moment she believed him. Every effort she made to save their marriage. And now this. Oh. At night, the one woman who had almost once. She clenched the steering wheel until her knuckles whitened. He thinks I'm stupid, she muttered. He thinks I won't find out. Her phone buzzed again. Another photo. Another angle. And another. Her chest tightened. Her breathing quickened. She waited. If he wants to play games, then let's play. For the first time in a long time, Rasheeda felt something break inside her. Something that had been holding on for years. Whatever happened next, she wasn't going to be the same woman she was yesterday. And she wasn't going to protect Kirk this time. Not again. The house is silent, except for the soft hum of the refrigerator in the next room. Rasheeda sits alone on the couch, phone in her hand, screen glowing against the darkness. Her breathing is slow but tight, like she's holding back an emotional explosion she hasn't allowed to surface yet. Her fingers tap the phone screen, replaying the video she leaked only a few hours ago. Kirk and Jasmine in the hotel room. The proximity, the whispered comfort, the undeniable intimacy, even muted. The clip says everything. Pause. Her eyes close, leaking it. But because she knows the storm hasn't even begun yet. Suddenly, K-N-O-C-K, knock, K-N-O-C-K, the banging on the front door is open. She already knows who it is before she even stands. Cut to Rasheeda's house. Continuous Kirk stands outside, hood on, face clenched. He looks furious, breath sharp, like he ran part of the way. He bangs again harder. Kirk opens. Rasheeda, we need to talk now. Rasheeda walks to the door calmly. No rush, no fear, and swings it open, stepping aside without a word. Kirk enters like a storm. Kirk, what the hell did you do? Rasheeda gives a small sarcastic smirk. Rasheeda, oh, you saw it? I thought maybe you'd be too busy having another private night with Jazz. Chest riser boiling over. The wasn't out. You crossed a line. Consequences. Consequences? You want to talk consequences? Hotel with Jasmine is the consequence. Her voice cracks word. Justine beneath all the fire. Kirk takes a breath, trying to steady himself. Hotel room. Same time, Jasmine sits on the edge of a bed, pale and shaking. Non-stop Instagram notifications. Missed calls, messages from strangers, threats from random fans, blogs tagging her, reporters trying to reach her. A tear falls down her cheek as she watches the clip. She whispers to herself, Jasmine, Rasheeda. Her voice cracks. Her friend Kendra paces the room. Kendra, this is bad, Jazz. Like real bad. The internet is eating this up. People dragging where? Jasmine wipes her face. Jasmine, I didn't want never wanted this to go, Kirk said. She stops. The sentence feels stupid. The mouth. Kendra, Kirk, he'd protect you? That no one would find out? times you gonna let him play you? Jasmine looks down at her hands, twisting her fingers anxiously. She didn't think she'd ever do something like this. Kendra sits beside her. Kendra, you heard her. And when a wife gets hurt, she doesn't always cry. Sometimes she burns everything down. Int Rasheeda and Kirk's house, back to the argument. Kirk paces the living room like a caged animal. Kirk, this is gonna destroy everything. You think I deserved public shaming? To me, Rasheeda, talk. You were in a hotel with another woman? What exactly would we have talked about? Kirk? Room service options. Kirk. Rasheeda walks to the kitchen island and places her phone down. Turning to authority, explain something to you. For years, I took the blame for our problems. I defended you. I protected you. I forgave you. I'm done hiding. Kirk stops pacing. His anger, even if only slight. Rasheeda. It wasn't what it looked like. A humorless laugh escapes her. You really gonna say that? Really? Kirk steps closer. Kirk, we talked it. She wanted closure. To apologize. Things got out of context. The brow, staring at him like he's delusional. Rasheeda, out of context. There is a video, Kirk, and in that you weren't talking like someone getting closure. You were sitting beside her like someone who still had feelings. The room goes dead silent. Kirk doesn't respond. Because she's right. Int. Social media world montage. A montage of phones, screens, reacting, dragging Jasmine, others defending. Rasheeda mimes YouTubers making reaction videos, blogs posting headlines. Over and over, the chaos spreads like wildfire. Int. Rasheeda and Kirk's house, continuous. Kirk finally sits down, hands in his hair. Kirk, do you know how much this is gonna affect our kid partnerships? The story. Rasheeda closes her eyes. She hates that part is true. Rasheeda and my pain affects me. Care when I cried quietly at night. Suddenly, when you hurt, the world's supposed to stop. Kirk's voice softens. Kirk, Rasheeda wanna hurt you? She whispers, Rasheeda, but you did. Kirk looks at her. Really looks, and for the first time tonight, guilt not anger crosses his face. Ixed hotel, same time, paparazzi gather outside, cameras flashing. Jasmine cracks her blinds open and immediately shuts them again. Heart rate. Phone rings. Kirk's name on the screen. She hesitates. Jasmine. Kirk. Kirk VO. Exhausted. Don't leave your room. Don't say anything to anyone. I'm handling it. Jasmine's breath trembles. Jasmine handling it how? They're camped outside. My mom called crying. Why didn't you tell me? Rasheeda knew. Silence. Jasmine. Kirk did us. He sighs. Kirk V. Oh yes, that night. I didn't know she got it on video. Jasmine sinks onto the bed. Jasmine, you said we were being careful. Kirk V. Oh, we were. Jasmine wipes another tear. Jasmine, you should have told me. Now the whole world thinks him. Her voice breaks. Kirk closes his eyes. Guilt washing over him. Oh, Jasmine. I'll fix this. Jasmine, you can't fix this. Not this time. Int. Rasheeda and Kirk's house later, the argument has faded into a low, tense silence. Rasheeda sits at the dining table now, staring at a cup of untouched tea. Kirk stands by the window, looking out at the street even though it's pitch black outside. Rasheeda, do you love her? The question slices the air open slowly. Kirk, what? No, I don't. Why would you even Rasheeda? Because men don't risk their marriage, their family, for anything for. Kirk, too silent. Rasheeda's chest tightens, her breath catching. She whispers, Rasheeda, feelings don't you? Kirk swallows. Kirk, I care about her, but not like that. Place you. Not enough to leave what we built? Rasheeda stands. Rasheeda, but enough to hurt me again. A single tear slips down her face. She wipes it quickly before he can see. Int. Hotel room, same lies down. Staring at the ceiling, her world spinning. Jasmine, this is going to blow everything up. Her phone buzzes again. This time, her manager. She knows what they're going to say before she even answers. Man, sit down. We need to talk about damage control. Jasmine's eyes fill with tears again. She whispers, Jasmine, I don't know if there's anything left to save. Int. Rasheeda and Kirk's house night. Rasheeda turns away from Kirk, picking up her car keys. Kirk, where are you going? Rasheeda, somewhere you're not. Knocks to the door. Kirk steps forward. Kirk, Rasheeda, wait, we need to work this out, please. She looks at him, expression stone. Rasheeda, we will. But not tonight. To you sit with the men. She leaves, closes behind her. Kirk stands alone in the dark house, everything finally crushing him. He whispers, Kirk, what have I done? And social media, the sun hasn't, but the internet is a flood of TikTok stitches, YouTube reaction videos, Rasheeda expose Kirk Frost, Jasmine caught slipping again, hotel night leaked entire footage, the love triangle react, comments explodes, us ER1 Rasheeda finally said FIT and went nuclear, US ER2 Nog Kirk back with Jasmine is crazy, US ER3 Rasheeda, she didn't deserve this, us ER for Kirk, stop embarrassing that woman. The clip of Kirk and Jasmine in the hotel room plays on endless loops, amplified by every platform. Int Rasheeda's CAR Dawn. Rasheeda sits in her parked car in front of a lake, engine running but unmoving. Her hands are still on the steering wheel, but anywhere. Exhausted. She didn't sleep. Couldn't she watch as the sunrise through the windshield? A moment that should feel peaceful, but peace is the farthest thing from her mind. Her phone lights up again. 1, 2, 3. 30 noon. She ignores them. Instead, she whispers Rasheeda here. Again, her voice cracks soft back and closes her eyes, letting the exhaustion wash over her. Same time, a crowd of paparazzi camp outside the morning air, puffing around their mouths as they talk. The paparazzi. So one out today. Man, she ain't got no choice. She can't hide forever. Paparazzo 3, we get a shot. That's front page money. Suddenly the hotel staff ropes, making a protected path. Manager, no photos inside the property. Stay outside the line. The paparazzi, no limits don't matter when a scandal is this big. INT hotel room continuous. Jasmine sits curled on the couch, blanket wrapped around her shoulders. She hasn't slept either. Her hair is messy, her eyes swollen from crying. Her lap hundreds of notifications, hate messages, DMIs threads, even fake apology videos from prank accounts. Kendra emerges from the bathroom. Can need to eat something. Jasmine stares blankly at the screen. Jasmine, they're homewrecker, snake, liar. And the worst part, I can't even defend myself. Kendra sits beside her. Kendra, defend yourself from what? A video that looks like you and Kirk were getting cozy. The world is gonna think whatever it wants. That's how social media works. Jasmine's voice shakes. Jasmine, start anything. Is that so wrong? Kendra gives her a hard look. Kendra, you don't go to a hotel room at night. Clarity. You wanted more? And now, it's blowing up. Jasmine breaks again, covering her face. Enter Rasheeda in Kirk's house. Morning. Kirk hasn't slept either. Couch, though it's turned off. His phone vibrates nonstop. Calls from his label, the store. His phone fall onto the coffee table. INT Frost Bistro, late morning. Rasheeda finally walks inside her restaurant. Employees stop talking. They see her. The energy shifts. Some are sympathetic. Some all are watching. Rasheeda tries to act normal as she heads to the back office, but she can feel the weight of their eyes. Just as she reaches the door. 1. Did you see the video? I mean the video. I just can't believe he did that again. Rasheeda stops, takes a breath, turns to face them. Rasheeda, I'm fine. They nod, unsure whether to believe her.